Hey everybody, Levi here, and in this video, I'm going to dive into the best credit cards in Canada right now for small businesses. Specifically, this is a little bit of a mix-up from the usual SEO tips and topics, but I thought this would be as insightful as most of you guys probably have your own businesses and probably run a lot of spend through those. So, by kind of optimizing your credit cards, you can get a lot of benefits, whether that's points, frequent flyer miles, or even just extended terms to pay your cards back. So let's get into it here. And at the very end, I have a little comparison table. So that should make it really easy to help you guys decide which card you want. The way we're going to do this is look at each card. As you can kind of see, I have them here. And then we'll look at the annual fees, the sign-up bonus, the one-time bonus, some of the top features, and then sort of who the card's best for and ideal for, and hopefully give everyone some good info. The very first card is the American Express Business Platinum card. So this is a business variation of the Platinum card, if you're familiar with that. This card is kind of best for people who spend quite a bit. So definitely higher spenders, specifically on general categories. As you'll see with the card earn rate, there aren't category specific earn rates. So just if you just spend a large amount of money on miscellaneous things, and you also value travel rewards and different business perks. The annual fee of this card is $799, so relatively steep annual fee, but that is offset by the really large sign-up bonus, which depending on which bonus you get, you can earn up to 150,000 Amex points or MR points. The way this works is you typically get most of them in the first 3 months after spending about 15 grand, and then you get another chunk in the next year of card ownership. A couple main benefits is you get 1.25 membership rewards points on every single dollar spent on the card, regardless of categories. That includes travel and dining, as you can see here, but it's actually on every category. So that includes marketing spend, materials if you have a contracting business, anything like that. You get a $200 annual dining credit. You get lounge access to all lounges in the Amex Lounge network. Another big one is you get comprehensive travel insurance. So this covers flight delays, lost luggage, trip cancellation, trip interruption, and it's a very easy to use insurance portal. So if you do have an issue, it's really easy to kind of rekindle that cost and get that benefit from Amex. You don't need to work too hard to get that, which is really nice. They do have a concierge service, which, depending on what you need it for, may or may not be that useful. You can use those points for a lot of different things. They have a fixed redemption option. The biggest thing is you're going to just transfer them to other airlines, so Aeroplan points, things like that. So that's basically the Amex card. We actually don't have you do have foreign transaction fees. The American version of the card does not, but the Canadian one does. So that's an important consideration if you're a Canadian business and you spend money outside of Canada. So that's the Amex Business Platinum card. Definitely one of the top cards all the time. Next card here, number 2 on the list, is the RBC Avion Visa Infinite Business Card. This is a really good card. It's great for people who desire flexible rewards. So you can kind of use your rewards for a lot of things. The annual fee of it is only $120, so a lot more inexpensive than the Amex Business Platinum. The sign-up bonus, it varies a lot, and it's actually kind of hard to find. It's typically around 50,000 Avion points, but again, it varies a lot, so I didn't want to put it in here since it changes a lot. It depends on which source you apply from. Main benefits here, you're going to get 1 Avion point for every dollar spent on most purchases. They usually have double points for certain categories like travel and dining, but generally it's going to be 1 point per dollar spent. Again, good travel insurance, that's really nice. Again, you get those bonus points for certain categories. And Avion points are really nice to use because you can transfer them to programs like Avios or American Airlines Advantage Miles, if I recall correctly. But you can also redeem them for points within Avion's portal, which is a relatively easy to use thing. So again, you have some good options there. A lot of the time, you also get the first year annual fee waived. So that's the RBC Avion Visa Infinite Business Card, bit of a mouthful. But that's that card. Next one here is the Scotiabank Passport Visa Infinite Business Card. This one actually I currently use personally the most. And this is definitely best for businesses making international purchases because the card does not have foreign exchange fees. That's by far the biggest benefit and differentiator between this card. Annual fee depends 140. I think it can go up to $200. So again, kind of that mid 100s range. Sign up bonus, you can earn up to 40,000 bonus scene points. You kind of get that first 30,000 once you spend a few grand in the first 3 months, and the rest after 12 months. Key benefits: you earn 1.5 points for every dollar spent, so just flat category, no foreign exchange fees. You do get 6 lounge passes to the Visa Airport Companion Lounge Network. This is a significantly worse network than the Amex network, but nevertheless, is a nice little perk. You'll occasionally get to use the lounges, and they do have travel insurance, trip interruption, all that stuff. Couple things: the Scene Plus points are not points. They're not like a frequent flyer miles and points type thing like we saw with the previous 2 card. These are a fixed value point, so each Scene point is worth 1 cent when redeemed for travel credit. So basically, how you use these points is you'll accrue points, then you'll just pay for any travel expenditure on your credit card. This could be a flight, whether it's booked directly with the airline or on an online travel agency like Expedia. Book a hotel, book a rental car, book an Airbnb, anything. You just book it, pay for it on your card like you normally would. Then you can go into your kind of dashboard and you can redeem your points against those purchases. So it's a really easy to use point structure. There's no kind of good use or bad use of points. You'll see that a lot with Amex. You might have a good use for points, you might have a bad use. This just flat value. So you're basically just getting 1.5% back on all transactions. Last card here is the TD Aeroplan Visa Business Card. This is a good card. It's kind of the flagship TD point card. It's best for businesses who want to earn Aeroplan points and enjoy Air Canada travel perks. $150 annual fee, pretty healthy sign-up bonus, up to about 60,000 Aeroplan points. And you can get more points depending on how much money you spend in each month. So if you spend $2,500 each month, you can get up to 45,000 more points. And then you also get points if you spend money in the mobile wallet right away. So end of the day, you're looking at up to about 60,000 points, but again, a few kind of different thresholds. Benefits here: 2 points per dollar spent on Air Canada purchases, 1.5 on travel, dining, and certain business categories. Then you have 1 point per dollar on everything else. You get Air Canada benefits, which is nice: priority check-in, extra baggage, things like that. You won't really get access to Aeroplan lounges, or at least free ones with this card. You might be able to pay to get in, but you're not going to get to walk into the Maple Leaf Lounge, unfortunately. And then you will get kind of your travel insurance and all that stuff. So those are kind of the top 4 cards right now. I will say the sign-up bonuses do vary a lot. So if you're watching this right now in February 2025, it's probably around there, but these do change pretty much every month. So definitely check that out before applying. And at the end here, I just made a really quick kind of comparing key features on each card. So you can kind of look at each of these. And again, you can kind of quickly check, the Business Platinum card and kind of see the big differences. Kind of looking at this, big things that jump out. The Amex Platinum does have a concierge service. So if you value that, that's the only card that's going to have that. And then the Scotiabank Passport is the only card that has no foreign exchange fees. This is actually a mistake. The TD1 does not have that waiver. So that's pretty much it. And you can kind of see the card earn rate. So yeah, hopefully a good breakdown for you guys. Hope you found this insightful. If you have any questions about cards, feel free to ask them below, and the other viewers can answer them. And if this wasn't your video, stick around. Rest of the content will be back to the usual SEO stuff. So yeah, hope everyone found this video interesting, and I will see you in the next one.